Hello dear students. My dear students, today in this video we are going to discuss about a new topic in the grammar book, and this is tenses. Dear students, let me start this. Before we start, first of all we should know what the meaning of it, what is its definition. So you can see the tense of a verb shows not only the time of an action or event but also the state of an action. मीन्स कि जो टेंस होता है सेंटेंस के अंदर इट नॉट ओनली शो द टाइम बट इट शो द स्टेट ऑफ एन एक्शन ऑल्सो. You may now define the tense as the form of a verb which shows a time at which an event occurs and the degree of completeness or incompleteness of the event. कि आपको ये वर्ब में कि जो टेंस है जो आपको इट शो द टाइम as well as its degree of completeness or incompleteness, right? Now you can see here few sentences on the screen. Read the following sentences. In the first sentence, I play football today. Second, you played football yesterday. In the third, he will play football tomorrow. In sentence 1, the verb play refers to the present time. In sentence 2, the verb played referred to past time. And in sentence 3, the verb will play refers to the future time. Thus, a verb may refer to present time, past time, or the future time. The tense of a verb shows a time of an action or event. And there are three main type of tenses. This is a present tense, past tense, and the future tense. A verb that refers to the present time is said to be in the present tense. For example, I play, he writes, and you sing. A verb that refers to past time is said to be in the past tense. For example, I played, he wrote, and you sang. A verb that refers to future time is said to be in the future tense. For example, here, I shall play, he will write, and you will sing. Now you may see here structure of the sentences. Here, these tenses are further divided into four kinds: simple or the indefinite tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. In simple or indefinite tense, you can see the structure of the tense. Here in the past indefinite, we will use second form of verb, and the example is given here. I ate dinner at 9 p.m. In the second present indefinite tense, we will use the first form of the verb. For example, I eat dinner every night at 9. In the third future indefinite, we will use will or any model, not any model, will or shall, plus first form of verb. And for example, here, I will eat dinner tomorrow with my uncle. Now see the second continuous form. Past continuous form, we will use was or were plus present participle. Present participle here means a fourth form of verb, which we call first form of verb plus ing. Here the example is given, I was eating dinner when the bell rang. Here in the present continuous tense, we use is, am, are plus present participle form. For example, I am eating dinner with my friends. In the third future continuous tense, will or shall plus be plus present participle form. For example, I will be eating dinner while others will be playing outside. Now you may see the third type. perfect tense. Past perfect tense, here the structure is given had plus third form of verb. For example, I had eaten dinner when Harry came. In the present tense, present perfect, we will use has or have plus third form of verb. For example, I have eaten dinner and you may relax now. In future perfect tense, we will use will or shall plus have plus third form of verb. For example, I will have eaten dinner when you shall reach. Now see the present perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense, we will write had plus been plus present participle form. Present participle means here the same fourth form of verb. For example, I had been eating dinner when my children went to bed. In present perfect continuous, we'll use has or have plus been plus present participle. For example, I have been eating dinner since 9 p.m. And in future perfect continuous, we will use will or shall plus have been plus present participle. For example, I will have been eating dinner when mother will return from grandma house. Right? Now I'm turning my next page. You may see here students uses of the tenses. Here the simple present tense is given. Use of present tense. Structure is given. Subject plus first form of verb. Right? Here its formation is given. In affirmative sentences like with I, we, you, they or plural noun, we use first form of verb. With he, she, it or singular noun, we use a first form plus s or es. For example, I read a book. Mohan reads a book. Now, how we will make negative sentences? We will write with I, we, you, they or any plural noun. It will be followed by do not. He, she, it or singular noun are followed by does not. For example, he does not play football. The boys do not sing a song. And in interrogative sentences, place do or does before the subject and first form of the verb after the subject. Here the examples are given. Do you play football? Does Anil sing a song? So you can see students ki do and does, these are placed just before the subject. Here you is the subject and do is placed before do, and do is placed before you. And in this sentence, Anil is the subject and does is placed just before Anil. Okay, now you see adverbs here. The present indefinite tense is often used with the words always, often, frequently, generally, usually, sometimes, every day, every week, every month, once a week, twice a week, etc. Now we will see its use to express an event that taking place at the present moment. For example, I live in model town. He reads in 10th class. There goes the bell. Here comes the postman. Now see the second rule to express a general truth or a permanent truth. For example, earth moves around the sun. 2 and 2 make 4. Honesty pays in the long run. Now, in the third rule, what we see to express a daily routine or habit or any custom, we will use simple present tense. For example, I get up at 6 a.m. every day. You always speak the truth. He goes out for a walk every day, and the Hindus burn their dead. Now, you may see few more rules are here to express an action which must happen in the near future. For example, her marriage comes off next month. ठीक है, जो फ्यूचर में होने वाला है उस एक्शन को भी एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए हम प्रेजेंट इनडेफिनिट टेंस का रूल यूज़ कर लेते हैं कई बार. Another example is Ravi goes to England next year. We leave at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Another rule is here to read or write a subordinate clause when the main clause refer to future. For example, if you work hard, you will pass. He will come out when the bell rings. We will wait here until he comes. So, to read or write a subordinate clause when main clause refer to future, then we will use present indefinite. To quote someone as Keats says, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Now, see the present continuous tense. You will get the structure here. Subject plus be plus is a mar plus verb first form and ing. And if we write it in the passive form, we will write subject plus be plus is a mar plus being plus third form of verb. Where the formation is given in affirmative sentences, use is with he, she, it, or any singular noun. Am with I and are with we, you, and they, or any other plural noun. For example, Hari is reading a book. Children are playing in the field. And in the negative sentences, not is placed just before between the helping verb and the principal verb. For example, Hari is not reading a book. The boys are not playing in the field. In interrogative sentences, the helping verb is placed before the subject. You can see here Hari is the subject and is your helping verb. This helping verb is placed just before the subject. Is Hari reading a book? Are the boys playing in the field? Now use the present continuous tense is often used with the words like still, now, nowadays, at this time, at present, at the moment, and in the following cases. For example, to express an action which is going on at the time of speaking. For example, I am reading a novel now. Sudha is reading a novel now. We are waiting for the school bus at the moment. Now, see the next rule to denote an action which is likely to happen in the near future. For example, we are holding a meeting tomorrow. The schools are closing next Monday for the summer vacation. Now, see the third tense is present perfect tense. Third type is present perfect tense and the structure is given here. Subject plus has or have plus past participle form, which is a third form of verb. And in the passive voice, we also use has or have plus been plus past participle form. In affirmative sentences, how we do it? Has, have are to be used according to the subject, and use has with he, she, it in any singular noun, and have with I, we, you, they, or any plural noun. For example, I have lost my pen. She has finished her work. In negative sentences, how we will do it? In negative sentences, place a not between the verb and the helping verb. I have not lost my pen. She has not finished her work. Okay. Now I am coming to the next page. In interrogative sentences, the helping verb has or have been comes before the subject. Present perfect is used with the words like yet, as yet, so far. Ever since, already, just now, perfectly, it is presently, once, twice, etc., and in the following cases. To denote an action which has just been completed. For example, I have solved 2 questions so far. My brother has returned from Mumbai presently. To express an action having taken place in the past and continuing in the present. For example, I have known him for 3 years. We have lived here for 10 years. Like this. Now see the next present perfect continuous tense. Here the structure is given has or have plus been plus ing form. In affirmative sentences, has been or have been is used according to subject before first form of verb or ing. For example, he has been waiting for you for 1 hour. You have to mention the time also at the end of the sentence. Like for 1 hour since 1970, etc. They have been living in this house since 1970. In negative sentences, not is placed between has or have and been. Like it has not been raining since morning. They have not been playing for 2 hours. In interrogative sentences, has or have are placed before the subject and been follow the subject. For example, has he been waiting for you for 1 hour? Have they been living in this house since 1970? And the present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action which begin in the past but is still going on. For example, she has been reading a book since morning. I have been suffering from fever since for 2 days. Now, to express an action which began in the past and has been just completed, but whose result is still in the present. For example, here, for example, is given my clothes are dirty because I have been washing my car. I have been cleaning my room since morning and I am very much tired now. To express an action in a sentence which begins with for how long or since, when, like since when have you been waiting for me? For how long has he been suffering from fever? So dear student, this is all about your present tense. So in the next video I will discuss with you the past tense and future tense also. Thank you my dear students.